All right, one last midnight. Tonight we're going to be playing a little bit of Farming Simulator. So time to do some farming. Oh, what do I need to do? Oh, I need to cut up this. Let me do that. Let me move this over just a little bit. There we go. Then turn it on. And unfold the pipe. And then turn it on. So tonight's going to be a relaxing stream. I'm just going to be working on farm. There's a bunch of things that have to go on. Farming Sim 20? Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Fixed it. No, not the new version. There is no new version. Dumb. Friendly neighborhood kid, what's going on, bud? Oh, where's my... There we go. Oh, God. I hate, you know... The end of this is always, like, super heavy. There's only a couple trees to clear out, and then this field is totally ready. Matter of fact, I can probably... After I clear this tree... I think it's cuttable. I can turn around and cut it up. Also, what's going on, bud? You been missing the streams this week? I had to miss a couple myself. End of year stuff is crazy because the kids are still in school. Tomorrow's their final day, and they've been wrapping up with all kinds of stuff. Still a couple still a couple soccer games left too because we had a lot of rain, so they're rescheduled. And yeah, but otherwise, you know, really good stuff. It's good to get this summer going. So I think once I get this tree hauled out of here, I think I'm okay to cut this ground. I just want to walk the ground really fast just to make sure that I didn't leave any stumps. And then I could probably cut this grass, bale it up, get it ready to go. Yeah, parked a little too close. All right. Oh, where's the... Is it going to get into that? Good. Thought I parked too far away. It's always easier with a couple people cutting trees. I think there's 2 more trees down on this particular piece of land, but that's okay. I think I've got it opened up enough that I could just start cutting it like crazy. Come on. You can't be too heavy. Am I alone tonight? I think so. I don't know. Maybe if Cat jumps in. I don't know if Cat's going to jump in or not. Justin usually works on Thursday, so not a good day for farming for him. I haven't seen Cat in a while. Hope she's doing okay. She's been sucked into 7 Days to Die for a while. She's been hanging out with a group of people doing 7 Days to Die. I'd like to do that in Ark, but this it's really hard to do it solo. Sliced wood is so satisfying. I know, Wow. You guys had a tornado touchdown near you? Phew, that's scary stuff. I was at, I don't remember how many years ago. It must have been like 10, 12 years ago, but I was at Indianapolis 500 and they had to stop it because of tornadoes were touching down like 5 miles away from the field. And I remember going out to the parking lot and just looking at the clouds and looking at them swirling, and I'm like, oh my god, man, it's gonna be a tornado on our head. Scary stuff. Yeah, I lived in California for a good portion of my life. I'll take a earthquake over a tornado any day. Why do I always stream so late? Family obligations. I don't know how late it is for you. It's only 8:30 for me. I used to stream earlier, but then I made a concession with my kids. They wanted to like hang out, or they wanted to do stuff after school. I was streaming at 6:30 so that I could get to bed at a decent time, but I did a bunch of yard work today. I did a bunch of grass stuff, and it almost felt like Farming Simulator, but I didn't get paid for it. I didn't even make virtual money. I didn't make anything. I just got to clean grass. Ah, oh, come on. What's stuck? There you go. Come on, eat it. You gonna eat it? I don't think so. No, well. Are there new wood chippers that weren't in 17? I don't think so. I think, well, you know, you have to look at the modding community. I don't think, from what I've seen, there's any new wood chippers. You know, the difference between 17 and 19 is more of the game engine itself, right? They changed the game engine. They updated it with a bunch of new stuff, and so they made it a little bit better, and they added weeds, and they added lime that you have to do on the fields as well. And, you know, so there was a couple different play things that you had to take care of on top of new animals and stuff like that. But overall, the game concept is pretty much the same. It's not like it's changed so much. Too bad we can't silage our own lawns. I know, right? Well, I guess if you had enough land, you could silage the lawns. I just came back from a soccer practice. They could have silaged that field for sure. They let it grow so long, and then they cut it, and they're just like, man, they need to take a windrow to that thing. Bale it up. I see nothing coming out, so that means that is full. The tipper is full. All right, so this is done. I'm gonna cut this grass after I empty this tipper. I think I'm gonna have to make 2 runs on this tipper. You know, we tried the other, what was it? The other machine that you kind of set up, and it's okay. It has a different mechanic to it. It's a little bit trickier to use. I did by the end of it get the hang of it though. Now where did we cut that tree down at? Like somewhere over here. I don't see the stump, so he must have taken care of the stump. That's the only thing that has me concerned is there, did we get rid of all the stumps? So as I'm driving out of here, there's the 2 remaining trees that have to be taken care of. I'm not going to take care of them tonight. There is a small piece of, I think this is a piece of wood here. Is this just a piece of wood? I think that's a stump. There was another something over here too. I can't pick this up, so I gotta say that this is a stump. Weird as it might seem. And it seems like there's... No, that's weeds. Let me just back up a little bit. Let's see if I can pick this up. No, I can't pick this up. Let me move this machine over here since I've identified where it's at. Goblin, what's going on, buddy? Lee, what's going on, bud? Thanks for joining. Alright, that must have been a stump. Took care of it. Prod, what's going on, man? Alright, let's see if we find any other stumps along the way. Like I said, we're going to have to take care of them. There's a piece of something here. What is this? No, that's just a piece of wood. Let's take care of this. Okay. Got me some nice tortellini. Nice. When's the next cooking with Midnight? I don't know, man. I need to figure out what to cook. We did pizza already. We did pizza dough. We didn't do pizza, did we? Oh, we left a bunch of stumps. I'm gonna have to come back over here. Let's do it now because I'm gonna forget where they're at. Oh, you want my taco recipe? Oh, taco recipe. Oh, man, I don't know. We're going to have to do donations for the taco recipe. That's like, you know, that's like giving away a child or something. You're asking for a lot there, sir. Trying to figure out what I need to harvest sugar beets. Finally figured it out? Yeah, you need a lot of patience. Sugar beets, potato, and potatoes? No, man. Those ones I don't do. They just take they're so small. And if you watch actual videos of them doing potato harvesting, the machines are really, I mean, they're that narrow. I don't know if I had patience for that. They go so slow. And you can only harvest so much. Alright, where was that stump at? Oh, there it is. Back over here. Chili dog? I do an awesome chili. And I do an awesome clam chowder. New England clam chowder. Oh. And I just recently did a New England clam chowder. I should have recorded that one. That New England clam chowder, that recipe, oh my god, that thing is so good. Nerd Too Late, what's going on, bud? You know, Nerd, Wharf Rat, you guys need to get this game so you can get in, you can do some farming with us. Yeah, I do a non-spicy chili recipe, but it's easy to spice it up. It's not that big of a deal. But it's so good. Waiting for the Steam summer sale? All right, I don't blame you. There we go. Let's see, that stump's gone. And if I saw from the camera angle, there's one right here. Is that a stump? That's a stump. Love to see the next cooking with in New England clam chowder. Yeah, I should do the New England clam chowder. That one is so freaking good. You should open a cooking channel. I don't know that I have that much to cook, you know. I can show you guys just a dish that, I mean, this is like an old girlfriend and I. Her mom used to make it. She was from Sicily. But it's just, you know, it's a standard, just a standard chicken and pasta and vegetable dish. But man, it is really good. I don't make it that often because I don't want to get my kids burnt out on it. So every time I make it, they just gobble it up. But it's so easy to make. It's one of those that literally, if you cook it all at the same time, no more than 35 minutes. Chowder's good. You still want the tacos? I should put up a poll to see what do you guys want to see next. Tacos, clam chowder, chili, chicken and pasta. I need to redo the margarita video because that video wasn't the best. I should probably sit down and re-record that. I didn't realize we didn't remove these stumps. Come on. Oh, the stump is being impossible. Come back and hit it from another angle. Let's get this other one first. All right. I think we have all the stumps except for that one. Let's see if we can tackle this from this side. Such a pain. There we go. That's the ticket. Awesome. Awesome. All right, I didn't see any more stumps in my travels. Turn off this engine, go run back up. I'm gonna have to move this tractor. That's just a slow tractor. I'll have to take a look around. When I'm driving back, I'll look around, see if I missed anything. Eden, what's going on, bud? Eventually, I'm going to have to break down and get the steering wheel all set up for this. It's a pain getting the steering wheel out. I want to go back and do some driving too, the American Truck Simulator. They're about to come out with Washington State, which is cool. And I've been looking at some mods that people have. They have the whole U.S. and Mexico in there too. They have part of Canada, Mexico, and the entire U.S. is third-party mods. It's not the same guys that do the pro mods for a European Truck Simulator, but from the videos I saw, it looks pretty good. All right, let me just run over this field really fast. There are some more wood chips I need to take, but as I'm looking at this field, those trees we're going to leave for now. Let's take the rest of this wood chips out of here. Hayden, what's going on, bud? Is that a stump? Oh, there's a stump down here. Dang it. Alright, there's a stump down there. Any more stumps around here? We did a lot of work clearing out these trees. It was a lot of work. Alright, is that a piece of wood or is that a stump? That's a stump. Alright, let me go grab the tool. 2 stumps on this side. You never see me so stumped in a game. Ba-dum-bum. You had to do schoolwork and go to work and you're only 12? Good for you, man. Way to be industrious. You'll be a millionaire by age 20. Alright, where was that other stump? I was back over here. Look at that kid who just graduated from high school and, what was it, Harvard at the same time? You want to be a YouTuber? Let me tell you what my son is. I keep telling my sons to do this. If you want to be a YouTuber, start now. You're 12 years old? No problem. Start building your audience right now. It takes years to build an audience, and you might as well get started early. Oh, my son loves Fortnite. One of my sons loves Fortnite. I keep telling him, look, why don't you just start a Fortnite channel? Do Fortnite. Only do Fortnite. You play it all the time. Might as well stream it while you're doing it. They don't have to see your face. Godzilla. Dude, I love Godzilla shows, man. Thanks. Thanks for the kind words, man. I need to do more Astroneer videos. There's a bunch. It's just end of year for me is really horrible. With the kids, it's so busy. I'm running around all over the place. That was a oh, come on. It's not that muddy here. There we go, there we go, there we go. There are a few streamers who wear masks or makeup to do their streams. They put on makeup to do their streams? Sure, man. Alright, Eden, take it easy, bud. I don't know that you need to hide your... Well, if you're young, I would. You have a modding Farming Simulator 19 website, and it's a base transceiver station in easy mod to make $500 an hour, and I think I have 11 of them on my farms besides automatic lights. Cool, dude. It kind of takes the fun out of it, though, you know? To be honest with you, because this game is farming, you know? So you got to do the farming, do the work. Let's see, I saw another piece of something over here. There it is. Is that a... No, that's a piece of wood. Dang it. Dang it. I'm just going to put it over here where it's visible. Is this another piece of wood? Oh, man. There's a stump here. I just parked it. I thought we cleaned up all the stumps. That's a piece of wood. The other one was a stump. Come on. Put this piece of wood right here too. Just got done moving a stumper. Why not have them in game as you stream? Integrate. Slowly make their presence known and branch them off on their own channel. Yeah, they don't really have an interest in doing their own channel right now. I mean, I play board games with my sons, so we just did a Pokemon challenge. I got my butt kicked, by the way. And let's see, I played Risk with my older son, and we've done... God, what's in it? Munchkins on several streams. They're just, you know, they're just kind of camera shy. They don't know what to do. It's, you know, I'll tell you something. I will tell you this. You have to learn to become a talker. So if you're not naturally a talker, you have to learn to become a talker. If you go back and watch some of my first videos, I really didn't know, you know, what the heck to do. So it's like, DBA, what's going on, bud? So it's like, when you're playing, you kind of internalize your gameplay. Like, I need to do this or I need to do that, and that's all going through your head, right? When you're streaming it, you actually have to vocalize what's going on in your head. And that's tougher than you think it is. And it takes a little bit getting used to. So for me, that was a hard challenge to overcome. So I think if you're going to be a YouTuber, you're going to have to figure out how to talk. Just like non-stop blathering. He's blah, 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 blah. All right, let's see. We're done. I think we got all the stumps. We got all the stumps. Let's drop off the last bit of wood chips. Yeah, when this game goes on sale, man, if you guys want to pick it up and jump in, there's room for 8 on this server. This server is definitely... Learn how to be a DJ, yeah, or learn how to take broadcasting classes, right? Anything to do with broadcasting, so that you enunciate your words and you can kind of think up topics, and it's a trip, man. The whole thing's a trip. Just remember to have my reader recipe handy so that, you know, if you need to take a sip of something. All right, I'm going to drive this back to the farm because I don't need this anymore. We're done. We're done. So I'm going to take this back to the farm, and I'm going to take the... I think I'm going to take the wood cutting tool back to the farm. You only lost Rodscape because you were DQ'd. Oh, you know. Excuses, excuses. Sorry, bud. I gotta make this turn. Ah! Alright, this is the way back to the farm, right? Oh, yes. Here. The JBC Fast Track. What horsepower is that? I thought that that was JBC Fast Track. JBC Fast Track. That's 348 horsepower. Is that the biggest? No, the 350 is the Valtra. Where is the Valtra? No, no, no. I don't. I don't want to sell that. Where's the Valtra? Oh, the Valtra's hooked up to this. Well, that's a good place to have the Valtra. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's fold this up. This is done. Put the pipe in. We'll get the rest of this later. I guess I'll leave it over here. What's the next race idea? DeSolo. DeSolo, it's going to be a jump track. high speed, low gravity, jump track. Think lots of jumps. Oh, God. Don't hit that. No, don't hit that. Been practicing your building skills? Cool. Always need builders. All right, we were hooked up. We're ready to cut some grass. As soon as traffic is kind to me, we can unfold this bad dog. I don't know. I think if we can time it so that people are not constantly flipping, you know, I think as we're building it, what we should do is build the ramp. Somebody goes and watches where the landing point is and see if we can build a ramp that will catch them. So we're not necessarily constantly flipping. All right, let me get this unfolded. Is that going to hit? No, that's not going to hit. Yeah, I know I don't have access to that land. We spent a lot of work clearing the trees out of this field. I'm interested to see how much we're going to get. Oh, God, cut it, cut it, cut it. No! That was a little weird. This felt like what I was doing today, cutting the grass. Cat and I got like 20 grand with the trees. With the trees? I don't remember how many we got with the trees. That was a long time. Not too bad. I mean, it's really not too bad. Today hand mowed it, but I had to do everything today. I had to edge the grass. I had to get out the weed whacker and, you know, trim up around the landscaping and then cut it. It took some time today. It did. But normally it takes no more than, let's say 30 minutes. It takes 30 minutes to cut the grass here. So it's not too bad. We have a decent lot for Chicago. But it's not like I'm on a farm or anything where I'm in a tractor. I'm not in a tractor. It's just a lawnmower. Now there is this nasty little rock over here. So let's cut it to the left this time. And then we'll go around to the right the next time. Cutting grass is my happy place. I don't know. I'd really consider it my happy place. I like shoveling snow when I have a snowplow. Otherwise, if I have to do it by hand, I'm not a happy camper. You have a 25,000 square foot of yard. It's an hour if I just mow, 2 hours if we end up weeding and edging. Wow. Yeah, I just got an edger. That was a recent purchase this week. I've been doing it with a weed whacker, but that doesn't really do it justice. So I got an edger. My first ever edger. And it's impressive. You know, you don't do an edger, like maybe once a month you do an edger. But man, it's like the icing on the cake, you know? It makes it look really good. No snow here. I only have a small area that needs edging. Georgia. God, Georgia is like... Don't you guys have like alligators and stuff in Georgia? I'm not into living anywhere where I've got to worry about swimming in the water. You've seen Georgians where it snows, it's scary. That's like California when you get a snow. In California, when you get a snow, people just freak out. They don't even go to work. It could be like a half an inch. They don't go to work. You're talking about a state that has zero snow preparation. So when they get snow, it's like, forget about it. Alligators are way south of you? Alright, that's good. You had to mow a lot of acres or something and got paid just like you did in this game? What, peanuts? That's cool. I mean, if you had a riding tractor, I had a house. Well, I didn't have a house. I lived in a house when I was a teenager in New Jersey, and we had 5 acres. And oh, there's a stump there. And we had a driving lawnmower, and that was actually, I mean, that took time. It took time to mow 5 acres. But it was kind of fun, you know. I actually had a good time mowing it because you just get out there on the driving mower and you just do your thing. You don't really think about it. It's kind of peaceful. It was peaceful up until the day I hit a stump and it happened to have a bee's hive in it. And it's like I was getting swarmed. I freaking left the lawnmower there. I was like, I'm out of here. I ran. I ran. I think the lawnmower eventually ran out of gas. I was like, I'm out of here. In Carolina, you hear things like 30% chance of snow tomorrow and school's closed. We have 30% chance of snow. Oh, that's funny. When it rains, people forget how to drive. I know. Florida, though, isn't that like raining like all the time? People don't know how to drive at all. They just stop driving. I know. Here, yes, we had in Illinois. I actually got ticked that the first time that they closed for, I think it was going to be -10 or -15. I'm like, why are you guys closing? I have to go to work. Why are you closing the school when the kids are not going to be playing outside? They can play in the gym. Send them to school. It's not like they're having school outdoors. What are you thinking? Jeremy, what's going on, bud? Oh, there's a stump here. Yep, there's the stump. Dang it, there's 2 stumps down here. Stop beginning to check out this game. Not sure you want to get it. I'll tell you this about Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator is one of those games that I looked at for a very long time, and I didn't think I would get into it. And I bought it when it was on sale. Buy it on sale because that way you're not investing a ton of money until you know that you want it. And what you're gonna find out is this: you're gonna get addicted to it. You're gonna get sucked into it, probably for a long time, and then you're gonna be like, "This is boring as hell." But the cool thing about Farming Simulator is while the game is, once you've done everything in the game and there's a lot of things to do, you'll find that it's very repetitive once you've done everything. It's like cutting the grass, okay? Cutting the grass does not change. The cool thing about Farming Simulator is that the modding community is so incredibly strong that they're constantly putting out mods for the game. So there's new maps, there's new vehicles, there's new everything. And some of the things that are difficult to do, like forestry, people will come out with mods that are, you know, not super cheaty, but they make it a lot easier. So, you know, my suggestion is definitely wait till it's on sale if you don't know that you want the game or not. But it's kind of cool when you can get on a server with like 8 people and you're all working on the farm. You've got enough land that you could all do things. The money starts rolling in. You're just having a good time doing farming. It's something. This is a very relaxing game. This is not like race car driving or shooting up bad guys or anything like that. This is just chillax. Getting on the farm, doing a little bit of work. And you don't even have to work your own land. There's like contracts that you could pick up and you just work everybody else's own lands. If you're into like driving simulator, like American Truck Simulator or European Truck Simulator, this is right up your alley. Astroneer is very relaxing too, right? It's supposed to be relaxing, right? There's no bad guys to shoot up. Just have to watch out for the occasional spitter, spiker, bomber, those kind of things. All right, take it easy, Peyton. Unless you're doing a challenge run? Yes. Unless you're doing a challenge run, right. The challenge run last night was a lot of fun. Ron did a great job on that challenge. I was very impressed with it. It's just a great concept. Have to watch it later? Yeah, I want to chop it up. Because we did some racing after that. So I want to break it down to just his challenge. And then the race afterwards. We did the cave race. The first time we ran the cave race track. That was a lot of fun. All right, almost done with this field. It's a good amount of grass. I'm kind of curious to see how many, bales we get out of this. It's a lot of bales. And since I'm on solo tonight, I have to do it all. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Let's see. That'll probably take an hour to bale this up. And then wrap it, because I have to wrap them for silage. I just recently watched a video of this farmer. I think he was in Ireland. And he was doing his one field for silage. And it wasn't all that big. It wasn't a huge field. I mean, it was a good sized field. Don't get me wrong. It was pretty decent size, but it wasn't like mega size. And he just ran the video. And it took him all day to do that field. Alright, we left a little bit of grass here and there, but that's alright. I thought we had the baler over here. Don't we have the baler over here somewhere? We have the wrapper here. Where'd the baler go? Is the baler here? Oh, there it is. Hook it up to this one. Oh, get in it. Oh, missed. Yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo to you too, buddy. Got any eggs? Yeah, 1 box of eggs. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Dang it. No, wait a minute here. Oh, something. Okay, that's off. Never mind. I thought that was running. Alright, we're out of here. You going to bed early tonight? Alright, take it easy, DBA. Alright, I'll be right back too. I want to refresh my drink. Give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Let's see, where's that road? I think it's over here. Bad advice is meant to be deliberate. All right, let's see here. Unfold the baler. Lower the pickup. Turn on the baler. Got to get this pickup lined up. There we go. Good. We're, oh, God, we had a square bale in there. Dang it. Gonna lose one. Oh, we gotta wash this thing, man. Look how dirty it is. I was gonna use that view, but there's no way I can see through it. Or you see through the windshield. It's going to be a lot of bales. I mean, we're pumping out bales pretty well. I don't know. I don't even know what my guess on the bales is going to be. Maybe 30? Maybe more than that? You said we had, we made 20 grand off of bales last time? Is there multiplayer? Oh, heck yes. I have a server. We can have up to 8 people playing. And that actually can be increased up to like 32. I think you can have 32 players on simultaneously. Well, if you have Farming Simulator, no problem. We can gift you access to the server if that's something that you're interested in doing. Do we do all the jobs? Well, we do farming, forestry. Kat likes to do animals. So she tends to have, we have chickens right now. So I think she wants a sheep pen, maybe cow farm or a cow pen. So not, I mean, I guess between all of us that play, we tend to get it all done. We tend to do everything. Paddock, is that what it's called? Paddock? We haven't done horses yet. Each player does a different job, or we work together, depending. So, yes and no. So, I mean, if it's like forestry or this, like baling, somebody will be cutting, another person will be right behind with the baler, and then a third person will be right behind with the wrapper to wrap up the bales for silage. If we had a fourth person, that fourth person would be driving the tractor to pick up the silage bales to sell. So right now I'm the only one on the server, so I'm doing this silage by myself. What is the actual goal or penalty? This is a very relaxing game. The only real goal is to make money. And when you make money, then you can buy more land to do more farming. You can, like in single player, and even when you're in multiplayer, you can hire people to do tasks. They won't do this silage though. They won't. They'll stick to like a field size. So I'm like outside of the field. We have a big piece of land, and so we're just working on. I'm just working on this whole thing. But on other pieces of our grounds, you definitely can set up a worker. So somebody can start. You can set a worker to start plowing, and and you can even have them plant if you want them to plant. Forestry is a really good industry. We should probably get a piece of land just to start planting some trees. That's a really good way to make money, is forestry. It takes a long time for the trees to mature, though. Yeah, this game's not for everybody. You have to like simulators. If you're not into a simulator game, this is not for you. This is equivalent to American Truck Simulator. You're simulating farming. You're farming. It's total casual play. If you're more of a shooter guy, you know, there's plenty of shooter games out there. You're more of a space guy, there's plenty of space games out there. If you like just kick back and relax, this is one of those games. Kick back and relax game. There's no rush. I mean, you're not forced to do anything. There's no penalty for not farming. They probably should add that. But that would kind of change the game, though, right? They should have taxes. So taxes are due, and if you can't pay your taxes, you lose your land. That would probably motivate you to farm. Forts. You're into forts. What's a fort? Like real-time strategy game? Is that what you're talking about when you like forts? Oh, I'm gonna have to clean up some of that. Stronghold. Build forts and defend them? Interesting. You want me to spam you? I'm not really not really understanding what you're talking about. Who are you talking to? Wharf in ship's clothing? Talking to me. Alright. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Online since 97? Did you get the online games of Asheron's Call, or did you get into something else? Yeah, I got into Asheron's Call like in the 90s. Late 90s. Asheron's Call was my kind of thing. I didn't do, what was the other one? Let's see, EVE Online kind of came out during then, but I never got into EVE Online. And then there was another one, EverQuest. I didn't get into EverQuest. I remember this, I was working for this job, and, oh my God, it was in the late 90s, during the dot-com boom, and the CTO that we hired was so addicted to EverQuest, that's all he was doing was EverQuest online, in the office. Oh man, when we found out, we got him totally fired. That guy was a joke. EverQuest addict. Diablo was fun. I played Diablo 1, 2, and 3. They were good games. I never really played the online stuff with Diablo. I just did through their single player missions. Or if this is my relax game, man. This is my just kick back, relax, be on the farm, no stress game. I'm not worried about trying to level. I'm not worried about trying to get gold. I'm not worried about... I am looking forward to Skull and Bones when it comes out, though. We got to get a Skull and Bones crew together. Goals? Nah, there's no goals. It's your own goals. Right now, I'm doing silage for this field to make money. That's what I'm doing. Where we're going, we don't need goals. This is a ton of bales, man. This is going to be a decent amount of cash. The bales need to be wrapped for silage. So we have to wrap them. Or I have to wrap them. Well, you could call that a goal. It's more of a choice, though. I don't have to wrap it for silage. I could sell it now. I won't make as much money on it, though. The more grass a Cheech and Chong video game would have. I don't know about that. I really know. Cheech and Chong should have made a video game. Alright, almost finished with this field. Almost finished baling. There's a little bit of grass that I've left here and there, but I don't think that there was any big amounts. If I'm close to getting a full bale, I'll go look for some more grass, but otherwise... I mean, there's like a half a line over here. Do they lose values? No, they stay grass. They don't... There's no... what do you call that? It's not decomposing, but it's... God, there's a word for it. There's no... Oh, well, what do they call it? What do they call it here? Withering? They have, for fields, there's withering on fields. Or you can turn it on and off. It's your choice. If you have withering on fields, I don't know if that affects the bales, though. So then everything has kind of like a time frame in which you need to deal with it. If you don't deal with it, yeah, depreciation. I guess depreciation. I don't know if that's the right word. Maybe it is. But if you have withering on and you don't harvest your field in time, your crop will die. So you can make this even more realistic. We chose not to do that. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough because then you can't really have just like a ton of fields to deal with. You have to absolutely stay on top of harvesting in the correct time frame. I just have a little bit more grass to pick up and I can get a full bale out of it. Let's see if I can pick this up. Oh, I almost got it all. 99%. Come on, I just need a little bit more of this. There we go, cool. Alright, let's turn off the baler. Let's see, lift up the baler, turn off the baler, let's unload the baler. Cool. And let's fold the baler up. Oh, don't want to go in there. Fold the baler up. That is a ton of bales. Got a lot of equipment over here. Get in the Valtra. I squeeze by these guys. All right, unfold this. That one's a straw bale. So when we harvest the wheat or barley, we can pick up the straw for straw bales. They sell, but they don't sell as much for as much money. It's a lot of money in silage. Silage is what's used to get fed to animals. It supplements their diet. There is a unit, I think it was a modded unit, but there was a unit that is a, it's a baler wrapper combination. It actually works out pretty well. It's round bales though, which is fine, but it's a whole different pickup system. The straw got there because the baler had, I think it was half of a straw bale. So what it does is the computer just thinks, okay, I'm going to finish this bale out as straw. It doesn't matter if you're doing grass or not. We had a cool mod. When we were playing 17, we had this mod that you didn't have to bale. You could get a different tractor that would take the grass and just put into like a giant tipper. And then you could take that tipper and empty it out into this unit that would then turn it into bales. Giant round bales, wrap it, and then roll it off of its wrapping assembly. And so we had it positioned where it would just unload right into the sale point. So we wouldn't have to worry about transporting it to the sale point. It would just unload. Actually, that was really good money. We made a couple million just doing that. We had we bought like 3 huge fields. Yeah, some of those 2017 videos with Blindem, myself, Kat, Justin, working those fields, we were doing pretty well. Pretty impressive how we had it set up. This process takes a long time, though. Takes a long time to wrap these up. Outer Wilds? Outer Wilds I haven't played. I have Outer Worlds. Kind of a puzzle game that was early access for years and finally released. No, I haven't played that one. There is a puzzle game I did get pretty recently. It's hard, man. I'm pretty decent at puzzles. This is a hard one. I'd have to look it up. Forgot the name of it. Trying to think of what the name of it is. Because even if I go look at my Steam library, I'm not going to be able to find it unless I remember what the name of it is. God, I got to get rid of those 2 stumps there. Look how many freaking bales I have. This is going to take a long time. Oh my god. I can't believe I got that many bales out of here. Let's do maybe 10 more bales. Let's see if I can sell anything. Is there anything that we're selling right now? Soybeans look pretty good. It's 1,600 on soybeans. Nobody's having like a really good bumper harvest though. Yeah, wheat's, barley's not that good. Nobody's like super up. Soybeans are doing pretty well though. Vehicle shop grains. It's not bad for soybeans. You could take a load of soybeans over. Matter of fact, let's do soybeans this go around. I don't think we've been doing wheat, barley, something else. We should plant some soybeans. Let me get a couple workers on those other fields. Let's start this wrapping. Let's see. Do I have a tractor over here? I have a tractor. No, here. So this is set up for oats. Let's switch it over to soybeans. Yeah, because soybeans are paying very well. Get him started on this field. Let's see. Fertilizer, soybeans, lower. Turn it on. Got a worker going on this. Okay. Back over here. I think we have 18. Can also bring over a trailer and pick up and drop off a load of this. Kind of clear out some of the area. Let me do a couple more. Let me get this one started, and then I'll take the tractor and move this guy out of the way. Alright, I think we have... Where's the... Okay, where did we put the... Oh, where's that trailer at? Not over here, is it? Nope. What do we do with that trailer? There's the windrow, there's the forestry unit, there's the baler, there's the stumper. Oh, there it is. Oh, all right. Let's take a load of soybeans. Soybeans are up, right? Yeah, 1600. Let's set this, tag this location. Let's fill up on soybeans, go sell some soybeans off, then come back and pick up those bales. This guy's still working on plowing this field. I'll have to retask him in a little bit, but pick up some soybeans. Let's see. Cannoli, soybean. All right, let's load up some soybeans. Oh, I only had 10,000. I thought I had more soybeans. All right, well, let's go over to that location. Where is it? There it is. Luckily, it's close. Never been to this drop-off point, so I'm not entirely too sure where it's at. Oh, this almost looks like the same place that the store is at. Actually, it is the store. Huh. Yep, sure enough. Come around it from this side. God, I hate this articulating trailer. Friggin' frig. Not bad. 17 grand for that. The workers should almost be done on that field too. We need to get another... I haven't seen a notification for him to be complete yet, but I think he's pretty close to being done. Pick up that trailer. Yep, he must be done already. I didn't get a notification for it. I must have missed it. We drop this off and pick up this other trailer. Okay, let's move over to this. And let's plant soybean on both of these. Get soybean on this too. Come on, you can make it. I don't know if this tractor's going to do very well. Well, okay, 31, but we're going downhill, so... Well, maybe I should have put it on a beefier tractor. Gotta be careful not to get the ones that are not wrapped. Pick up this straw one too. Wow, there is a ton of bales on it. Alright, full fill up. Go sell this off. I can barely see over my cup. Can I pass you? I can pass you, right? Alright, this is the sell point. I don't know if this road goes all the way. Does this road go all the way through? Let's see, where am I at? So I'm right here. I can't tell if this road goes all the way through. I don't think it does. All right, there's 20 grand. Not bad. I'm paying a worker a little bit of money to do the fields, but yeah. So what? I've raked in 60 grand so far, and I know that I think there's like another full load. Well, let's see. We'll go check it out. I don't know if I did that many bales. God, I went the wrong way on this hill. Come on, baby. You don't even have a full load. You can do it. I think this holds 16 max. I need what? I'll need one more bale after this. Either 16 or 18. Dang it. Get a couple more of these guys. I've got at least another 2 or 3 pickups on this. There's a lot of bales. So a $100,000 field. I mean, $100,000 worth of silage, I think. I think that worker is still working. Is he working? Yes. He's still working over there. Go pick up this one over here. 20K per load then? Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Well, I mean, once you sell, the price goes down. So I'd be interested to see what this next load is going to give us. Maybe it'll give us like 16 grand. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I definitely have enough to fill it up now. Just want to finish this one. Move it off over here. I can get one more bale. 16's the max. Yep. So this is all silage. So the last one wasn't all silage, and I think I was down one bale. I don't know. It didn't look quite right. 22. So not bad. Do more Ashenair. We did an Ashenair stream last night. I need to do some more Ashenair videos for sure. Been busy with other things, so trying to get another one out this. Oh, good! Ah! That's what I get for reading chat. I need to get another one out this week. All right, that's off, right? That's off. I still have a worker finishing up on this. Distracted driving for sure. Oh, I got these Clement's hot snacks. Oh man, these things, they're hell of addicting. They're spicy as hell, but I love them. I'm sure they're not healthy for you. What is it? It's like 100 calories for one. But they're so freaking spicy. It's awesome. Do I ever visit other people while they're playing what? Astroneer? Well, I don't jump into people's games. Honestly, I find that very rude. That's the main reason I've gone invisible when I play Astroneer. So that people can't just jump into my game. All right, we're gonna have to work or do that field. How much does this field up here cost? Field 8. How much does field 8 cost? That's only 57,000. Oh, let's buy field 8. Cat's gonna shit. Let's buy field 8. Because this is ready to be harvested, right? That's this one. Ready to harvest. Barley. Oh, let's do it. Field 8. Ralph, we're going to buy... Oh, damn it. I hit the wrong key. Ralph, we're going to buy your field. Yeah. Buy that up. Let's go into the harvester. Get the combine going. Fire this baby up. Yeah, well, that's who was coming in. For only friends can join in. If they're on your friends list, they're the only. Those are the only people who can join in. So I'd be in the middle of recording a video, and people would just jump in. They wouldn't bother sending me a text or anything and saying, "Hey, you mind if I play?" They would just jump right in. And of course, I'd go ape shit. Because they ruined the video that I was trying to create. Nobody took out. We bought another field, no doubt, right? No, that didn't happen. We didn't do that. I'm eating another one of these spicy. I'm sorry, guys. Here they are. I got it at Menards. And they're hella cheap. It's like $3 and you get how many sticks? I got 2 packages today. Look at this. Look how many sticks you get. With what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sticks. Man, it's so good. It's good. I have no idea what this guy's doing. What are you doing, sir? I didn't even miss some. Oh, too spicy. I'm dying here. Oh my God. Clements. With a K. Oh, I love it. So great. Eat more. Oh my God. Oh, it's spicy in a good way. There it is. Clements. Yeah, we have a huge Menards. On my way to drop the kids off to school. And in there they have like, I won't say like a grocery store, but they have perishables. Oh God. They have non-perishables. And so they have like a beef jerky. Holy God. Wow. They have a beef jerky kind of aisle. And then they have like what do they call that? Summer sausage and stuff like that there. That's the aisle. That's the aisle I got it at. Whew. Wow, I feel like I had a workout. Kind of kicked my butt a little bit. Oh, he can't back up anymore because of that stinky fence there. There's another fence we got to cut down. I know, I've been drinking the Rita. The Rita hasn't helped. Oh, whew. Tasty is all get out. Let's get a forward cab view. I make when the beef sap flies in the camera. Oh, funny. I know, I shouldn't have been eating them on the stream, but you know what? Once you have one, you gotta have another one. And then you gotta have another one. And then you gotta have another one. They can really only eat like 3 of these. They're pretty filling, number 1. And then 2, they're like, the spice just keeps building up. I'm a spicy fan. I like spicy food. Spicier the better. Chinese hot oil? Yeah, my wife's Chinese. We've done some seriously hot Chinese dishes. And we've been over to some of her Chinese friends' house, and they've made some seriously spicy dishes. She doesn't like spicy food. So she can't even come close to eating that stuff. But I'd sit there and eat it, no problem. You know, the one thing that I don't like about Chinese food, spicy food, is they're using a thing called numbing pepper now. I guess it's been popular since for like the last 10 years or something. I don't really care for it. I think it's gimmicky. It doesn't really add to the spice, and I don't really like the flavor of it. So, to me, it's pointless. I don't know why they're adding it to spicy dishes now. I think it's so gimmicky. You can eat a numbing pepper by itself, and there's no heat to it. Zero. The only thing it does is numb your mouth. Southern India, and she has to specifically tell Indian places where she's from so that she's serious about making authentically spicy. That's cool. I went to one my son early on, like I think this is like first or second grade. He was invited to a birthday party of one of his Indian friends, and they had authentic Indian food there, and that stuff was like, there was one dish where I was like, wow. I mean, that was good, but it was friggin' spicy. Indian spices are good for you. Anything that has turmeric in it, which is mainly in curries. The turmeric root is exceptionally good for you. It's a very interesting study on cancer in India. And Indian people, there's like non-existent colon cancer and stomach cancer in India. Throat cancer, any of the passageways, mainly because of turmeric. Let me go get the tipper. This guy is going to put out, if he hasn't already, he's about to go put out his arm. Oh, there it is. And while I'm at it, grab the baler. Yeah, that's a good use for the landing pad. I should start a new game. I should start a new Asheneer game. I was thinking about using... I mean, I kind of like the idea of having the racetracks on one save file, but I thought about using Gina's alternate start for the DeSolo. Racetrack, and then it's clean. You only have the racetrack on DeSolo. Yeah, the only problem with that is that, you know, I don't want to have to work all the way up to the RTG. The one save that I have already has, you know, all that research taken care of. I think we finished this field. He is still plowing this other field, the other helper. All right, let me get the tipper. Let me actually drive the harvester over to the tipper. Get it out of the way. Dang it. No, you don't have to wrap straw. Just take this stuff and drop it off. It doesn't pay nearly as much. Or maybe you get like, 4,000 for straw. I don't know if we need straw. I think chickens take like a chicken feed. Later when you do like sheeps and cow and stuff like that, you need to keep the silage, or some of the silage anyways, and you need to keep you need to buy other stuff. But that's the nice thing about wheat, barley, and oats, is that you can, while they don't pay the most, you also make money off of the straw. So I think, field-wise, I think we figured out that soybean and sunflower really make the most. But you don't get that secondary harvest off of it. No, I don't think anything's more than... I think the only thing that's more than silage is the forestry. Silage is really good money. But it's like a 3-stage process. Well, I guess these are kind of like 3-stage processes too. There's a bunch of processes. And for the chickens, my understanding, to keep the chickens in order, you just have to turn this on and clean this up a little bit. Did I have to lower that? How do you do this? Detach, stop engine. Huh. Oh, why am I not? Am I off the ground too much? Oh, I am. Yes? No, that's like totally on the ground. Huh, I don't know how to do this. Cat usually runs the chicken coop. I don't know how to run that. I'm too dumb to run the chicken coop. I know how to pick up the eggs. That's all I know how to do. We still have another 40 or 60 grand left in that silage that needs to be taken care of. But that won't be tonight. Matter of fact, I just looked at the time, and I think that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. So I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. Thank you so much. This is kind of a relaxing game. I know this is not everybody's game, but I thank you guys for coming on in and watching. Be a part of the farming evening. And that's it. I'm done. You guys have a wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Maybe we'll start working on the DeSolo racetrack tomorrow. So you guys have a good one. Good night, everybody.